I'm saying every man is alive. And I'm kicking it off like that for one reason and one reason only. So Mug finna know exactly who I'm talking to. And all this is with no disrespect. But y'all gonna see, but I need for y'all to get this message first. So, hold up.
Upon another that will not be thrown down. And then the Lord, watch this, prophesies to them that this beautiful complex will be destroyed in the future. Not one stone will be left upon another.
And I'm doing it like this for a reason, y'all. Because what he finna say, y'all gonna feel it. And by the way, please like, comment, and share, and let the peoples be aware that debating opinions is in the earth. Now check it. You'll be speaking the truth. I'm saying, y'all gonna see in a minute, you heard me? And it's particularly pointing to one person with no disrespect, like I said. But, and mugs that's following him, gonna know and understand because we didn't talk before. No disrespect. But mugs need to really open their eyes because their eyes is wide shut. Dig? But he gonna let y'all know what's up.
No one leads you astray. For many will come in my name saying, I am the Christ. And they will lead many astray. So the first sign that we're getting closer to the end times is global deception. Now hear me. Because the church would have been raptured, the church would have been gone by this time. The world would be in chaos by this time. And because the world will be in chaos, because the world will be going through devastation, people naturally look for voices to lead them during that time. They look for political leaders, they look for spiritual leaders, and because people will be suffering, there will be a vacuum for leadership, and in that vacuum for leadership, many false prophets will arise. They will claim to be Christ himself. And as they claim to be the Messiah, coming to save them from this terrible time, Jesus says many people will be led astray by those who claim to be Christ. Right now, as I'm talking to you, there are people alive who claim to be Jesus Christ. So the Lord sees, when you see an increase of deception in the earth during that time, you know that the very end is near. When we see an increase of false teachers, an increase of false prophets, an increase of people saying, I am the Christ, we know that is the beginning sign that the end is near. Global deception is the beginning sign that the end is near. This is just an exhortation to you and I that one of the wisest things you can ever do is know the scriptures for yourself. Be underneath sound biblical teachers. Be invested in biblical community. Have a strong prayer life, because the less truth you know, the easier it is for you to be led astray. If you don't have a prayer life, you won't have discernment. And you'll be led astray by voices that appear to be godly because of language that is godly, but you'll be led astray because you cannot discern that God did not send that person. So one of the greatest things you and I...
Now, is what the man saying? Is he speaking the truth? And he said right now he know one man that's claiming to be Christ. So you know what, y'all? The end may be here. So y'all better do what y'all gotta do, including myself. I'm not perfect. I make flaws every day, but you know what? That's what we got Jesus for. He died for our sins, so the least we can do for him is try to follow in his words. Bless.